honestly the best Tekken game that ever came out, obviously.
Please be Tekken Advance, please be Tekken Advance, please be Tekken Advance.
Well,
There's Tekken Advance?
Yes.
it's
Damn.
not that.
Well, why? Is it Death by Degrees?
It's Death by Degrees!
I found this in a fucking Target, like... something like 7 years ago. Like, it was a PS2 game shrink-wrapped in a Target. And it was like... By that point, it was already 9 years old, and I had to pick it up because it was like $5, and I was just very bemused that I had found it at all.
I got this copy for $8.
I
Brand
beat
new.
you.
Wasn't aware it was a contest.
It's a race to the bottom here with Tekken's Nina Williams in Death by Degrees.
I can't believe that fucking name. Like the full logo being Tekken's Nina Williams in Death by Degrees. It's like they intended to do more Nina Williams games or more Tekken's blank games, and one like this was such a monstrous failure from both a creative and financial perspective that they just never did it again.
Well, like, literally, it says Project Nina. Like, this was something...
That's the exact level of care and production put into it that Mortal Kombat Mythology Sub-Zero does.
Exactly, which then led into everybody's favorite Mortal Kombat Mythology Special Forces.
They dropped the Mythology's name, although it was originally called Mortal Kombat Mythology's Jax.
Really? Because I thought the original version was deliberately Jax and Sonya, and then Sonya got out of her contract.
Well, it's just that, like, they didn't call it Mortal Kombat Mythology Special Forces, it just became Mortal Kombat Special Forces, but it was called Mortal Kombat Mythology's Jax at some point in its development.
I'm assuming at least one of you is actually seeing Death by Degrees at the moment on the
Yeah,
stream.
no, it's running.
Very good. I can actually start.
So
So
this
yes.
is also... Oh, good.
Oh, I was just going to say, in honor of our new Smash Brothers character, we're playing the saddest chapter in Tekken.
This also, I'm going to bring up because I won't be here too long. This game's incredible because it's right in that period where, like, for whatever reason, people were like, what if we use the right analog stick for attacking? And they did that in a fucking Tekken spin-off.
You would think that that would be a game where they'd maybe use the buttons because it works in Tekken.
But no. Also, it has fucking Mortal Kombat X-ray attacks. Years before Mortal Kombat had X-ray attacks.
It also takes place in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Oh, nice.
Can't believe this is right next to Beach something.
Wait, it is? I was busy tweeting.
It takes place in Florida.
My god, why? Why would anything?
Jen is an extremely Florida woman, I'm gonna put that out there.
The
She would feel
Bermuda
faint, right?
Archipelago.
What'd you say, dude?
Hey, Jeannie.
Good day and welcome.
But yeah, I feel Nina has Florida energy.
I mean, she is technically, like, thanks to that whole stupid cryogenic sleep story, she is technically like a 50-year-old white woman, so...
Great Florida energy. I forgot that they had given her a cryogenic sleeping backstory. I don't know half of the Tekken backstory.
Well, because
they're all
Tekken
extremely
3
bad.
had to take place a generation later, but they
But they
obviously
wanted
had
her to still be hot. So
right, they had
did
to
this.
preserve their hot female character, because, like, Paul just looks old and beat.
So, why are we underwater or in space? I haven't been paying
It's
attention.
underwater.
Don't worry, the
Okay.
game hasn't really explained it yet either.
There's not much to explain.
Just something
Hey,
important.
welcome.
Hey, Chief.
The meaning of this.
This was Tekken's Nina Williams in Death by Degrees.
We're celebrating
Wow.
the latest Smash Brothers character that may or may not actually
Also-
appear in this game.
Also, Fanboy has to, like, vanish for some sort of terrible secret he won't tell us about in, like, 20 minutes or so.
Yeah,
so
we
we'll
could not
have to
finish
Xenogears.
Xenogears without him.
Yeah, I just saw FBM in here and thought plans had changed and was afraid I might miss Xenogears.
No, if plans had changed, I would have told you.
Thank you. So I have no interest in video games that aren't Xenogears, so I'll be going as well.
Aw.
Alright. We can't
You don't
hold
want
that
to know
against
the
you.
secret of Tekken's Nina Williams in Death by Degrees?
That's okay, Kishi. I don't want to know either.
Tekken Mythology Sub-Zero.
That is the equivalent, isn't it?
I'm Alan from MI6.
I do have to say, as a change from normal, when I said that a new character from Tekken was in Smash Brothers, my wife actually knew what I was talking about, which has not happened in a while. Like Xenoblade, nothing.
I mean, to be fair, nobody knows anything about Xenoblade.
So I've been watching how many episodes of this, and I still don't know what the plot of Xenoblade is.
Okay, first of all, that was Xenogears.
Whatever.
So in this episode, Faye's back in the fighting tournament.
Yeah,
Yep.
this is the ponytail slacker.
Oh, man.
Oh, so for the record, this is being played straight up on a PlayStation 2 with random HDMI hookup.
That's
It
beautiful.
looks positively competent.
I mean,
I love the like little weird color scale on the side of the screen.
Yeah, no, that's I don't know what happened there. Pay no attention to the wizard behind the curtain.
This is the way it was meant to be seen.
It's like the Super Mario Brothers 3, like edge of the screen.
Underground fighting tournament being held on board the ship.
Oh no, she killed that guy.
She kicked him so hard he turned into a skeleton.
Why?
Because that's where towels live.
Yeah.
But they were supposed to live here for like the next week.
No, towels go back to towel home.
But if the time comes, we'll be counting on you.
But now I don't have a towel to grab for the shower.
The towel home is closer to the shower. Go enjoy towel home.
You lost my whole mojo. I was gonna get after him a towel and go. Now I have to get back to the beanbag chair.
This is a very long and involved intro for a game about a lady in bondage gear kicking people.
Why is it vibrating?
And you gotta know why she's kicking.
Hi, Mags. I'm sorry.
Never move towels, anybody.
Can't believe Beach getting owned this train chat.
Yeah.
It's actually standard for
Yeah,
bad
I know.
spin-offs like Dirge's Cerberus. There's a big elaborate intro, and then the rest of the game
Like-
happens.
Like the whole budget gets spent on the big elaborate intro.
Yeah.
Yeah, if memory
Don't
serves,
worry, though, we're still horny.
Yeah. No.
just in case you thought you might.
In case anyone was worried, we are in fact still very horny.
Listen, horny on Maine forever.
If memory serves, her just hanging out at the beach in a swimsuit was like her entire Tekken 1 ending.
That's kind of all she does outside of, like, the implication that she murders people for money.
Oh man, is the first gameplay going to be bikini-based? Okay.
I believe
course
so,
it
yeah.
is. It's a Dead or... Wait, no, it's not Dead or Alive, it's Tekken. That's different from Dead or Alive. Tekken's not necessarily
different, but it's not that
as horny
different.
as Dead or Alive.
It's not that different.
Without the violence.
Like, the thing about Tekken versus Dead or Alive is that Dead or Alive is always, like, devoting its entire brain to being horny on main. Tekken is horny on main, but it is also, like, trying to make silly jokes at the same time. And that's why sometimes a panda is fucking.
You know, sometimes I'm not sure video games have made any progress in the last 15 years, but then I see something like this.
Yeah.
This game, this entire, like, Sony in particular seemed obsessed with this idea, but, like, just in general, there was, like, just this handful of games that were like, what if we mapped it to the right stick? Could we
No,
use the right stick or something less useful?
I'm not talking about the gameplay at all, I'm talking about this scenario.
Oh, this scenario doesn't seem that different from what we see now. I disagree that we've made progress.
If only she hated chaos more.
I don't think we've come that far. Like we might have come a little ways, but we haven't come that far.
I mean, there are still certain games that would do this, certainly, but I feel like I don't know.
You would maybe get, like, noticed for having done it with questions about why you've done it.
And I think
I
fewer
love that
games
this
would
lady
do it.
like brought a dude with a gun and a dude with a sword, and the dude with the sword is going to be the one who does the killing.
I like
And he's
that
just
Even though
Brad
she has
Pitt.
a guy with a gun.
his sword scabbard matches his shirt, and that is like dedication to. Like, does he have multiple scabbards that match like different outfits, or is he just always wearing that?
I think his entire closet is just that shirt.
Did they get
Sort of
Brad
like
Pitt
how
for this,
whenever
or
I
just
buy
take his
pants,
face?
I'll buy 3 of the exact same pair because I don't want to ever have to choose my pants.
Listen, they just stole his face. I'm just gonna put that up there.
That's not right.
That never stopped anyone.
I can't believe that's going to prevent this game from getting a re-release.
The HD remaster is gonna actually just change his face entirely.
Yeah, I want to say this game was tied to Tekken 5, and then it was never mentioned ever again.
Like, it was technically, like, that was the most recent Tekken when it came out, and was thus kind of the game it was tied into, but it was not meaningfully tied into Tekken's excuse for a plot anyway. I think this has tank controls? Can't remember.
Yeah, why not?
Sure.
On top of everything else.
It's like not bad.
I really hope that this is like one of those intro portions where you need to basically where if I were playing it, I would lose what I'm looking
Have a good
for
one.
immediately. Never get out of this room, and then get just pissed off, quit playing, and never play again. Unfortunately, there seems to be a giant glowing spot on the ground, so that probably won't be the case.
I definitely played this game technically when I bought it and did not get past the tutorial, so I'm now further than I've ever been in this game.
Amazing.
Because I didn't feel like doing like the stupid dodge in this direction. I was like, no, I don't have time for this.
Very convenient.
Hold on, I have to
story.
Google Missy Pyle.
He's in a bunch of movies.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I see it.
So am I on a cruise ship? Like,
What's this lady's name again? I've already forgotten.
this full title is Tekken's Nina Williams in Death by Degrees.
Okay then.
Yeah, this is definitely a cruise ship. Like, that's okay. I recognize this kind of layout.
He's gonna be
I
a
do
star.
have to say, she shouldn't be on a cruise ship right now. COVID.
Don't worry, it's
You just got
2004.
demonetized again, Goggle Bob. Yeah, that's right. I did it again.
1998.
Every single time. Same fucking shit.
So I guess you put into over-the-shoulder view, but sometimes it faces in the wrong direction. This is... Oh, I can see how this went poorly.
I'm getting severe. God, this is such an obvious budget title.
I mean, I want to say pretty much every fighting game that has existed past, like, 4 episodes has had its own ridiculous spin-off. Like, Guilty Gear had its, like, a tactics game, and Mortal Kombat has had any number of weird, like, beat-em-up 2D platformer nonsense.
Shaolin Monks was pretty good. I remember that one.
Yeah, that was okay.
I didn't hate Shaolin Monks.
You know,
And Street Fighter.
Street Fighter definitely had 2099, 2015,
2010.
So
2010.
far,
It was a year.
So far, Nina, if I'm getting that right,
Yes.
because I've already forgotten again, has worn BDSM Cage Fighter. That's one. Bikini, it's 2. And currently we are at extravagant sexy club wear. That's 3.
And she was.
I'm wondering how
kidnapped in
high
a
we're going to
bikini.
get before we finish, like, the what could be charitably called the intro.
I mean, did they dress her up while she was like kidnapped? There are unanswered questions I'm not comfortable with.
They just, like, probably just gave her, like, a gigantic closet in, like, her kidnap room, and we're like, here, just, take whatever.
So, speaking of which, since I have absolutely no respect for this game, I definitely hacked into Infinite Health.
Obvious. Wait, so you're not even, like, there's not even a risk of you dying?
Not in any way, no.
That's boring. You bore me. I'm bored now. Mags is also wondering why she didn't use the door like a regular person, but I'm assuming it's because she was kidnapped. Or... something.
I'll manage.
Or maybe there was like a guy out there, but she's just really trying to avoid. He'd be all like, "Hey, Nina!"
I mean, there are literally guys with guns, so those guys.
To locate our targets, but first, I need you to locate John.
A GPS device.
Oh god, we're already doing like Metal Gear narration nonsense.
Metal Gear.
I need you to find the next item that we've dropped off for you somehow.
So she got kidnapped and put on a boat, and now she's right back where she was kidnapped?
I
think?
Yes?
Like 5 minutes ago?
The cruise ship Amphitrite. Amphitrite?
Honestly, like, a cruise ship seems a bad place to kidnap someone because they're big boats that are relatively easy to steal. I'm not saying how I know that. And, like, you know, even if, like, you're not going to do that, you can just, like, you know, grab a life jacket and swim away. If you can swim, assuming you can swim. This assumes you can swim.
I'm gonna just instantly note that, like, I don't have anything faster than sexy walk.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, no, I'm like...
your top speed?
It looks like.
It's not even, like, that sexy of a walk.
Yeah, so this is entirely control stick based for anyone who's curious. So this is the right stick you're clicking is like just kind of kick around. I mean, I guess it kind of works for a beat 'em up, like it's a twin stick beat 'em up.
Very weird way to do things.
Maybe no, there's no way to dash. One of these buttons, nope. That opens up the menu. That's totally useless. An R button, nope. I can do this. I can like, oh, this is good. I'm only walking like this from now on.
I think this is actually faster.
It is faster and it's much goofier.
This is optimal.
This is the speed. You're a speedrunner now, Gogglebob. Clearly, this one's not like, you know, leaderboard viable because you cheated. But you know, it's a good practice run.
She'll never turn around ever again.
This run will not be accepted by Twin Galaxies.
Yes, I'm gonna go start my own hot sauce brand as a result of this. Yeah, no, that's definitely the way to move. I'm never going back to regular walking again. Just gallop.
IndieStruck chimes in with, "This is one of the very few games I've owned but never beaten. Can't imagine why."
I mean, Fanboy and I were comparing earlier. We got it. He got it for $5. I got it for like $8. So.
I thought he got it for $9. So technically, technically he lost that round.
Anybody? Okay. Sure, I'm supposed to do something.
Yeah, there's literally nothing in this area, and these fixed camera angles are going to be the death of us.
Like behind the bar? So maybe I'm supposed to go like in the middle of the thing, because that makes perfect sense. Oh yeah, here we go. Yep, fixed camera angles are totally awesome. Yeah, this is definitely for anybody who's like complaining about things from this year's E3 being like, oh, this looks like a PS2 game. No, this is what a PS2 game looks like. Good day and welcome.
I'm sorry to keep coming back to this, but this is the pool she was swimming in before, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, it was.
So yeah, she got kidnapped.
That was in
30 feet away.
But that was in like a fully like rendered cutscene movie, which implies that they made the environment in like, you know, PS2 low poly goodness, and then made it again in like whatever like their whatever the rendering software was, high polygon, less goodness. She is not dressed for a swim. She's going to ruin that expensive gown. That's how you get out?
I don't know. Trying to.
Oh, it's in first person. Okay.
Yeah, but I can only like move my head. Oh, I should have paid more attention to the tutorial. Oh, okay. They press circle. That makes perfect sense. Okay.
Look, look, just push every button in rapid succession. Ah, there you go. Now we're getting places.
No, that
Wait.
was just... So you go
There's a
underwater
transition
and it's
and
like
a
a
loading
different area.
screen for going above and below water. Oh my god.
I cannot imagine why people have not finished this game.
Oh my god.
Ooh. I am understanding why Kazuya got chosen to be in Smash Brothers and not Nina.
I don't think it's because of this game, but couldn't have helped.
I mean, this is like just a black spot on Nina's resume. Like when she like fills out her like fighting game job application and like goes to the interview, they're all like, "Well, it seems you have a very impressive resume. Lots of AAA appearances here." But I'm seeing a PS2 game. That's. I'm gonna be honest. That hurts your chances.
And also, fun fact, I believe Nina has actually been in more Tekken games than Kazuya because he took Tekken 3 off. And Nina's been in all of them. Good. Stairs.
Alright, I'm gonna look you up the guide because I will not suffer this bullshit for 3 hours.
We'll never leave the pool.
I could be helpful too, but I'm just gonna leave.
That was cruel, but I understand.
It's not cruel. That's absolute justice. He is allowed to do this. Sorry. My bad. I need to get better at that.
Thank you. The important thing is that you're trying. But yeah, good luck with all this.
I appreciate it. We'll see you next week for the actual ending of Xenogears.
I can't wait.
Okay, I punched in guide. Here we go, game facts. Death by degrees. Alright, man, this has not been updated since 2005. Makes sense.
Why would it? It's not like the game has had frequent updates since.
Look, anybody who had, like, written the game facts, like, in, like, that good old-fashioned text is a hero and a legend, in my opinion.
Okay, I found that if I hold down the circle button, I can run, so that's good.
Here we go, mission 1.
Yay!
Yeah, you're wearing a cocktail dress. It's a save game, and I need
it actually tells you you're wearing a cocktail dress.
Yes, it does. Walk around the pool and enter the door there. I leave it up to you whether you want to try and sneak in or just rush out. Metal Gear, blah, blah, blah. Okay, break the box on the pool bar for Meal Kit S. Dive on the pool to obtain your first gold coin. Enter the door, but you'll enter. So you're supposed to enter some door that is apparently not in the pool itself.
Enter the... Okay. I will look for...
Oh, okay, you're already in some other location. You've already succeeded.
Well, I just went behind a bar, but it gave me a fingerprint scanner and told me I did not have a proper finger.
Oh, you figured out the run button!
Yes, the circle button, which allows me to swim, is also apparently what's going to allow me to run. And I keep trying to move the camera,
so wait,
but that is
you never thought to push the circle button.
Hey, there's this one button that keeps bringing up a map every time, and that just is awful.
Okay, anyways, it says... walk around the pool and enter the door there. That's extremely not helpful.
You know, maybe it's over this way.
After you enter the door, you'll encounter about 5 guys. Burgers and fries.
Yeah, I was about to say that. That sounds ominous. Okay, here's the door. Alright, moving forward.
Okay, enter the nearest door from where you came in, and Alan will ask you for help. 5 soldiers will come to your place. Go beat them up, then take up the stairs, and then climb up a ladder. And take out the sniper, because he is not spec'd for melee combat.
Stealth kill.
No! Stealth! Wow! Stealth him so hard, he's skeleton.
Do you feel kindred with the skeleton that just unfortunately lost to stealth?
Well, I feel mad at you because you're breaking bones.
There's the intruder.
Mag says that all the buttons are circles, you fool. And damn it, she's right.
fall over so easily in this world. Ugh. Yeah, this is, like, on one hand, I get what they were going for with the whole twin stick ticker thing, but on the other hand, this is just, like, so clunky.
It's just kicks. There's no punches, no change-ups, nothing. It's just kick.
Well, all I'm doing is, like, basically aiming her in the right direction, so...
Yeah, so it's not Goggle Bob's fault, this is entirely on Nina. I mean, every game, Indy. Every game. They're just like a whole team of people just running up to you to die. But unfortunately, you have no health bar because you're a cheater. So all of their efforts are useless. When you're about to be thrown, quick tap L in the direction of the throw. Alright?
That was so weirdly ridiculous. The guy just kind of shoves you away. Alright, so I've killed everybody in this room. Moving on. No? No, this isn't a real door? Okay.
Oh, what, 30 guys?
All of the guys.
At one point they called for backup, so clearly that's what happened.
Calscrub actually plays Tekken, like, consistently. We should have him on this call. Where the hell is Calscrub?
Like how you say that like he's going to respond. Like,
I mean, he should. He was on the last few calls.
This is true. Those were games that had nothing to do with Tekken. Well,
exactly.
Kind of. I mean, Xenogears led to Xenosaga, and Xenosaga 1 involves a character getting an email from Tekken. So there is that.
Wait, seriously?
In Xenosaga, which was produced by Namco, just like Tekken, at one point Shion gets an email from a character from Tekken. That's a bit of cross-promotion. That was a thing. It happened. It can't unhappen. It's kind of weird how Xenosaga, like, Episode 1 had all sorts of weird Namco references, and then as of Xenosaga 2, it's like they completely washed their hands of it. Because Pac-Man was in Xenosaga Episode 1 too, and Pac-Man was not in the exact same spot. Pac-Man was in Episode 1, he did not appear in Episode 2. And now you know the rest of the story.
Williams, I'm taking on fire from the left. I need backup. I've spotted the intruder.
Wait, so she's getting shot by a dude with a sniper rifle on a luxury cruise liner.
On top of the boat, too. Which, like,
Wait! That stupid icon in the lower left corner. I just realized it's a kick. I'll bet there's a button or something you can push to make it not a kick, and that will cause Nina to use things that aren't kicks.
Well, no, I think what it is...
That's the way it works.
Like, you can get weapons, which I definitely just hit the button that brings up the stupid map again. There we go. See, like, now I've got a Tonfa. And, yeah, see, now I think I can change it. Yeah, see, now... Tonfa. Nope, still kicking. Nope, there we go, got it. Hold down. It's completely intuitive. You switch to the weapon, and then you hold down L1, and then move the control stick. Makes perfect sense. Yay. Oh, good. It's one of those games where when they change the camera angles, the control stick is then going in a different direction. Everything was right about this game.
Yeah, no, everybody was right when they said that this game is bad.
Win a guest.
I wonder if the reviews for this game from like 2004 are still online. Let's find out together.
I mean, at the very least, they should be on GameFAQs, right?
Those don't count.
one of those games where it's like a fake timer or like legit? Gradually climbing a ladder.
It got me pinned.
The random X-ray skeleton moves are weird to me. It's like, we made this, and you have to watch it now. Oh, now it is Nina who has become the sniper.
Okay, I found the review from February 3rd, 2005.
Yeah, that's my mother's birthday. I mean, not birthday, but February. Anyway, go on.
Apparently there are certain prerequisites a woman must meet before becoming the star of her own video game. Tekken's Nina Williams quite thoroughly fulfills all these obligatory requirements. First, she must have been constructed with no sense of proportional symmetry. Nina's breasts create a gravitational field of her own. Her behind is roughly the size of her back, her stomach could double as a Twizzler, and her legs as stretchy giraffes. Go ahead and scratch off the checkbox number 1, because she has abnormal sex appeal covered. Second, all digital heroines must have the pointed faces of supermodels and determined squints of jet fighter pilots. Nina's eyes pierce steel and her face sells Revlon, so she certainly meets criteria too. Third, all female leads aspiring to obtain video game starmen shall allow themselves to be dressed as streetwalkers with untreated anime addictions. That's a very 2005 sentence. At one point in Namco's Death by Degrees, Nina walks into a giant closet of Corning and picks out, of all things, a vinyl suit, a fishnet front, and some high heels. And finally, all hard-hitting hotties must possess supernatural ninja wrestling powers that to totally contradict their easy-breezy manner. Our disproportionate, soft, stern, slutty-dressed ultra-heroine can shatter a man's skull with a light punch, so yeah for that one. Given these effortless achievements in the field of video games, Nina should theoretically make the perfect heroine for her perfect action game. This is our problem. It's generic garbage you have to wear. Aye.
Yeah.
See. Yeah, basically they're saying it's bad. And no surprise there. Oh, I didn't realize we were in a sniper portion now.
Yeah, I apparently don't have infinite health during, whatever this nonsense is. So I might have to actually pay attention.
You know, if this was like Dead or Alive, they'd be doing a lot more panty shots when she's reloading. So.
I mean, as it is, there's a natural amount of jiggle.
Like, it's impossible not to see her underwear 90% of the time.
I'm focusing on it like Dead or Alive would. They're just kind of, oops.
Yeah, like, there's not like a long zoom in and like a pan around or anything like that.
God.
Is Alan dying?
No, it looks like Alan's gonna be okay. Also, Alan is, for anybody curious, not a Tekken character or anyone we should care about.
Wait, that's Alan? That, like,
Alan is that dude down
Cell wannabe lookalike?
Also, I guess we have a sniper gun, and Nina's like, well, I'm done with this now, and throws it over the side. That could never come in handy ever again.
That's dangerous. A kid could pick it up. You're on a cruise ship.
I was about to say, it could land in a boat.
You could have at least thrown it into the ocean, not just like, just tossed it on the lower deck and be like, hey, who wants a free sniper rifle? It's free!
That'd be a heck of a throw.
I mean, going by the strength of her punches, she could probably clear beside the boat. I'm just saying.
She doesn't punch, she kicks.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, she does. Maybe she could punt it like it's a football.
Ooh, not in those heels.
I just got a handle like this is a freaking adventure game.
It is an adventure game. We're on an adventure together.
God. Yeah, I'm just, for anybody thinking, with me streaming this right now, just a heads up, I will not be finishing this game. If anybody asks about this game after tonight's stream, it never actually happened.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a save point. How nice. Like, they kind of make a big deal about this being, like, legit GPS stuff or whatever, like, as far as how the save points work. But they appear to be just glowing circles on the floor. Like, it's one of those where it's like, we had delusions of making this more realistic, but we decided to just go to Final Fantasy that thing.
It's the intruder! Kick, 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 kick. Wait, you have, like, the Billy Club.
Oh yeah, that's
the
right.
nightstick.
I've got 60% of
whatever
the
you
Billy Club.
call it.
I could do this.
Meal Kit S.
Is there another save point nearby? Is that why?
I think it's detecting the previous save point, which is like kind of above me.
I'm gonna say, because it has to be, but man, that's just.
Well, we did just do that whole thing where there's like a, not exactly a boss, but like a boss mini game for the area, which is how I would see that. The sniping bit we just participated in.
My God, that guy died in the most undignified manner imaginable.
I do enjoy anybody who just ragdolls that hard.
Yeah, like that wasn't ragdoll. Like he just went fetal.
I mean, he got hit with like 6% of a Billy Club. I don't blame him.
This is obviously a very bad game, but God, I miss like games like having like 3 or 4 like predetermined, oh no, I have fallen down animations, all of which don't look anything like falling down. That's the real shit right there.
Oh, now I can use the crank.
I'm trying to think of good video game levels that take place on boats, and honestly, I'm drawing blanks. The one in Hotline Miami 2 is probably the worst level in the entire game. And I love Hotline Miami 2. But that level was way too long.
Banned from like a point of authority.
Yeah, no, I can say that it is but it is one of the more unpleasant Hotline Miami levels to actually play.
This is...
Shoot. I'm honestly having trouble remembering video game levels that take place on boats. I want to say.
Can I just say how
I'm talking like where the boat is the environment, not like where you're driving a boat, like in that bit at the end of Resident Evil 4, or that bit in the like around the 2/3 mark of Sayonara Wild Hearts.
Yeah, I need to get that. That's on sale now.
It is? Oh, cool.
A lot of the eShop is.
It gets the Beat seal of this is definitely not my aesthetic, but it's a aesthetic, and I appreciate it. Stamp of approval. Definitely the best Europop album visualizer I've ever played.
I'm definitely into that sort of thing. And IndieStruck pointed out that the Frigate in GoldenEye 7 was a good one.
Oh, okay, yeah, there you go. All right, that's one. Never owned GoldenEye. I had an N64, I just didn't own GoldenEye.
You're like the one person who didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm aware of it's like a massive, gaping, like, blind spot in my video game literacy. I don't know what to tell you.
Okay, I got infrared goggles, but I'm told like I can't do it.
Where is she putting all these things?
Oh, haven't you ever played a video game before?
Well, yes.
I mean, nobody ever asked Link where he's got all his crap.
Yeah, they kind of do sometimes.
Okay, fine.
I mean, at least he's wearing something with pockets.
I thought we were going to get closer to that one guy whose name I already forgot, but I guess not.
Be careful.
And me, Pete. I'm also approaching for you.
Oh, okay, yes. Oh, yes. Well, not rapidly, regular speed, I guess.
Be careful, the ship is laid out like a labyrinth. Good news, if you've ever been on a cruise ship, this is not unusual.
Yep.
Everything routes you through that one stupid art gallery like 17,000 times, because I guess they think you're going to buy some art. Nope.
Oh, man. I love cruise ship art galleries because they always have, like, the most obviously terrible stuff. And they always are like, at the auction, you could pay several $1,000s for this painting of a clown in the woods. It's not like a terribly profound clown in the woods, it's just a clown in the woods.
Do you like Thomas Kincaid? Somebody does.
Oh, I know how you gotta do this. Oh, you could have made that. I'm offended that you didn't try to make that. Never mind. Apparently you couldn't.
That's awesome.
Instant death. Oh, this isn't gonna be fun.
Mission failed. I do like that the game does not care that you gave yourself infinite health when it comes to getting shot in the face with a minigun.
This is death.
It operates on the chunky salsa rule, which states that regardless of HP, anything that would reduce your brain to the chunky salsa is considered a kill.
Oh, please tell me we get the same stupid explanation that this ship is a labyrinth.
Oh yeah, you sit through that cutscene again and again and again.
Every single time. I forget, do people like the ship at the beginning of Metal Gear Solid 2? Because I liked it. I thought it was pretty cool.
That was the best part.
Yeah, there we go. Alright, so that's a good boat level.
Williams, be careful.
Yes, we are still cataloging good boat levels. We will never stop.
Is it from the olden days? Oh, I'm so old.
What, Metal Gear Solid 2? Whippersnappers, I'll tell you when that game came out. We were excited for some reason.
The devil was so good.
Okay.
And then...
But then, I'm me. Okay. I believe in you, Goggle Bob. You can do this. Remember, you have a run button.
I know.
Alright, good.
Yay.
Oh, okay. Big, huge area. You got loads of space on that one.
Yeah, I mean, the only reason that was difficult was because the camera was kind of a jerk.
Infrared goggles removed.
Oh, don't ever need these again.
I wish
You put them back
I wish that you could just use the infrared goggles at all times, so you could play the game like my brother played Metal Gear Solid 4, which was to say, crawling everywhere with the X-ray vision on.
God, apparently, just in case anyone is curious, I really want to use the square button to attack, and I guess that just brings up your map, but every time I encounter an enemy for quote-unquote the first time, I'm like, yes, I will do this again. Like, legitimately, I do play Tekken. I enjoy Tekken. I don't play it like as religiously as some people with fighting games. But I'm seeing a Tekken character. I'm seeing a Tekken character on screen and thinking, I know how this works, and it is not.
Is that a bottle of water you can pick up down there?
Literally called bottled water.
She did not. Her hand did not go anywhere near that meal kit. It was behind her. She was reaching down like she lost her contact or something.
You know, I was not a big fan of either BioShock game, but I did appreciate how much effort they put into making these conceivably livable areas that just happen to be having a bad time when you happen to show up. And
sure, BioShock did a couple things right.
Yeah, and right now
it was not an incompetent game. And that is by far the most damning with faint praise I will give Bioshock. Because everything else I have to say about Bioshock is just fire and damnation.
I mean, Bioshock 1 didn't offend me as much as Infinite. Infinite was like straight up, nobody but you matters, and that's the moral. Like, nobody but you, sad white guy, matters in the entire universe.
Oh god. That's not even like scratching the surface of its weird. Actually, maybe both sides have problems when it comes to slavery.
Yeah. I mean, slaves definitely, they're asking for a lot.
Yeah, like, tell me, Ken Levine, what exactly?
I mean,
how exactly are the slaves responsible for their plight?
I will never get tired of the fact that the DLC tried to make it better and made it like vaguely worse.
Like suddenly, oh no, see. She didn't just suddenly go super evil so, like, you could kill her. She was told to do that so you could kill her by the space-time twins.
Yeah, well, the DLC, like,
So
dedicatedly makes a point that she's super-duper smart even beyond, like, general levels. And if the roles were reversed, like, if she had been born white, she would have totally been, like, a super scientist or whatever. And it's like, okay, that's cool. And by the way, she was told that unless she freaked out and tried to kill a child, then the bad guy would live. And it was like, what are you doing there? Like,
yeah, by just some randos as far as she's concerned.
Yeah. It's like, you have to do this so that way the pretty white lady can save the day. And it's like, what?
So terrible. Hey, Calisker, we're playing Tekken. Nobody tell him. He has to see with his own eyes. He must see. We're playing Tekken. We're about to, like, do one of those spinning energy blade special attacks.
Is this the Nina Williams spin-off game?
Yep.
Oh shit, he knows about it.
Oh shit. Oh, my sound just went out. What's going on here? Why are you kicking backwards while facing a piano?
Why do anything, really? Ooh, that's a run button, too. So I hit a button that made something appear on the piano, but I literally have no idea how to interact with it. Okay, there's a knife there. Yes, we are playing the best Tekken game.
We're playing the only Tekken game. I'm pretty sure this is the only one, right? Yeah, I haven't heard of any other Tekken games. I'm pretty sure this is it. Pretty sure.
Can somebody write down what it says on the piano?
So what does it play like? Does it play like Resident Evil, or does it play like a beat 'em up?
Somebody else take Mag's question of what's a Bioshock?
A miserable pile of secrets.
There we go. Good enough.
It plays like it's a twin stick beat 'em up. Like, you walk around and dumb stuff happens, and then when you need to fight things, you just aim the right analog stick in their direction, and then Nina takes it from there.
See, but like twin stick implies like a greater sense of control. Like Hotline Miami is a twin stick shooter. That means you can move in any direction and shoot in any direction at any time. It's very fluid. Because the entire point is it's extremely difficult and you'll get killed constantly. This is like if like you took all the stuff that sucks about twin sticks and then just multiplied it and made it worse.
I do have to say, in its defense, as somebody who's played like 3D beat 'em ups like Final Fight Streetwise and the like at least the whole directional thing vaguely works for like aiming something in a direction, because that is a legit problem in 3D space. But by the same token, everything else in this game is a legit problem, so like half a dozen of one here.
Yeah, I got problems.
There's definitely a Kempson sucks. What the hell does it say on the piano? A freaking Resident Evil puzzle.
We're gonna run an Advance Wars tournament when that comes out.
Fuck yeah, we are. I'm gonna kick all your asses. I'm stupid good at Advance Wars.
I'm very
excited
for that coming out.
Back in like 2001. So probably not anymore. That ship has sailed.
Beat, you still got that FAQ open? Because I don't know what to do with a piano.
Yeah. Just let me open this up. No, I don't have it open anymore. I switched over to IGN in that tab so I could read you the overwrought description of her sleditudinousness.
You know what's weird about this?
Go
the
ahead.
quality of this is much better because Tekken 3 had a beat 'em up mode in it, and it was relatively good.
I played that game like to no end. Like that was good stuff.
Alright, here we go. Death by Degrees, PlayStation 2. Guides. Wow, there was only one full game walkthrough. Okay, where are we at? Are we... let's see.
Look up piano, probably.
Yeah, control effing piano. Alright, okay, press the switch twice on the statue near the piano at the side of the room so that the light words are on the keyboard. Now use the unicorn key and the chimera key on the piano and play the piano.
Okay. Wait. We need the unicorn key and the chimera key.
Okay.
There's
Well,
definitely no way
where-
I got either key.
Okay, let's look up unicorn then.
We gotta go upstairs.
Okay, honeycomb. Have you done any honeycomb puzzles yet?
No, what the hell?
Apparently not.
Is this real, or are you saying real shit right?
Yes! I wouldn't lie about this shit. Okay, well, inside, the medallion will change to the unicorn crest. You can use that on the... Go to the 4th floor, enter the elevator in front of you, back to the atrium. You know what? Fuck this. I'm just gonna link it.
What, you want me to read it while I play the goddamn game?
You have, like, monitors and shit. I believe in you.
I'm trying hard just to steer this woman. Do you know how much effort it's taking for this, like, not to be constant upskirt shots? I'm running a clean stream here.
That's the entire point. Not doing upskirt shots is subverting the entire thing. Now it's just a pointless exercise. Okay, wow. No, that was... Are you on... You can't possibly be on mission 17.
What?
So clearly that wasn't the piano that you need to go be at.
I mean, the piano did say I had 2 keys. I mean, we might be up to mission 17 at this point. Who the hell knows?
Like, is there a place you can see what mission number you're on?
I don't think it works like that.
Oh dear.
I'm just kind of going through doors.
Have you fought Bryce, who is apparently some sort of boss?
What? No, I have not fought Bryce.
Okay, then you're on mission 2.
I love that they're continuing the Tekken naming scheme of some guy. Like, here's Bryce.
That's like
a railing kill. That should have been a railing kill.
Damn it, I hit the... Every time I hit the freaking map button, which is not what I want.
Okay.
Nina sucks.
Okay, you've protected Alan. You've gone down the ladders. Hang on the pipe. Go to the other side of the room. Get the security memo once you reach the other side. Okay, infrared goggles. You've done that. Make a left or right. Doesn't matter. Shove the pass through the sensor. Down hit the sensor. Okay. You did that. Have you jumped down the elevator since it's broken? Taken the communication log on the right. Go straight enter other door there. Push switch.
I have not seen a broken elevator yet.
Have you gotten to a print scanner?
I mean, there have been like 17 fingerprint scanners.
Okay. There'll be a cutscene talking about it. Has that happened?
No.
Okay then. So you need to do that.
I'm wondering if we're going to be wearing this weird little party dress the entire game.
No, apparently you get to change it multiple times.
Okay, wait. This appears to be the elevator that was spoken of.
Alright, awesome. You're on the right track.
And jump
Yeah, okay.
down.
Jump down.
Yeah, Callie, was it
Take
you?
the communication log on the right. It's that thing on the counter. Oh my god, I hate you.
We're having a cutscene now, or maybe we're not. I don't know.
Oh, Bob, you were asking me something?
Oh, I was just going to say your comparison to Resident Evil a moment ago really makes me think like, oh, like that's definitely what's happening here.
Oh no, for sure. There's the whole sparkly things that you need to pick up. All the greatest hits.
All that stuff.
You fixed camera angles that really shouldn't be fixed unless they need to hide something. Okay, you see like that little... God, I hate you so much.
I'm saving the game, damn it. Is it counting how many times I save?
As soon as you're done saving, I'm going to demand you go left.
Got some communications logs.
Thank you. All right, go enter the other door there. Push this switch on the conveyor belts to obtain the print scanner, whatever the fuck that is.
Button on conveyor belt. Gotta be a... God damn you fucking camera angles.
I feel like that communications log was a perfect opportunity to put an itchy tasty in the game. Everybody remembers itchy tasty.
Oh yeah.
We'll have that.
Oscar, even you remember itchy tasty.
Yes, I do.
Okay, good. See.
Did they still have that in the? I know the RE1 remake was a lot earlier than the RE2 and RE3 remake.
Yeah, but but I believe they kept that in, and they did a remake of the remake that had basically just the GameCube graphics, but in HD, which was really all they needed.
I didn't see a conveyor belt. Maybe that's up ahead. Also, I love...
It says go in a door, so I assume you're going in the correct door. Good. I can't believe you've assigned me as the guide reader. That's just a poor choice.
Kishi said they would help and gave up.
They didn't say they would help. They said they could help, but they weren't going to because that was bullshit. And then they left, which was the correct choice.
Okay, so finally we have something that's going to deal with this whole fingerprint issue that's been running into 3,000 times. I'm going to go back to the one dead guy who I didn't kill and scan his fingerprints.
Have you found anything?
Print scanner. What do you do with this shit?
Well, I guess I gotta go back to that guy whose fingerprints were literally glowing.
I get the fingerprint from the dead guy near your door. You just came in. Yeah. Just now. You got personal code 10. Enter the other door. It's there, but requires fingerprint scans. Access A1. Power on the lift. Get the blue tag key. Executive roster documents. Remember all the way down to this.
I'm sorry, can we take a moment that we're dealing with apparently a quote-unquote secret agent who could be identified by the tattoo on his neck? Okay.
I mean, Hitman has a barcode tattoo on the back of his head. Somehow everybody's like, who is that mysterious stranger? But, it's fine.
Richard Remmers, fingerprint obtained.
Clearly the work of a professional. Yeah, clearly.
Alright, so we've got our fingerprint. We're going to save.
You're a regular MacGyver.
Because you never know when we're going to run into some freaking laser trap that kills us instantly. Oh yeah, this is totally doing the Resident Evil thing of counting how many times I've saved.
Well, I mean, good. That way you'll know for future.
I'm never gonna get the rocket
reference.
launcher this way.
What, you think it like restricts you based on how many times you save?
Yeah, why not?
I wonder what the speedrun of this game looks like. I bet it's incredible.
Hooray, you turned on an elevator.
Yay!
Accomplishing things. Ooh, and I got a key. Just gonna gradually walk around this room and press X and everything will be fine. Oh, and even locks that we've already deactivated always will have the stupid thing that tells us lock deactivated. Oh, we are doing great. Hot elevator action. I mean, for a game that is literally called Death by Degrees, this is easily one of the most boring trips to a cruise ship I can imagine.
I mean, yeah.
Like, it really does lean into the Resident Evil mechanics way too much for a game that's vaguely based on a fighting game. Also, we had that whole swimming mechanic in the pool area, and we haven't come back to that at all. And I'm not sure I'm...
Yeah, that was weird. The first-person swimming was very reminiscent for me of Devil May Cry 1, which had, like, maybe 40 seconds total of first-person swimming. But they also gave you a gigantic fucking nail gun and, like, the ability to murder everything very quickly. And, you know, it was very fast. So, like, even when Devil May Cry is at its worst, it's doing better than this.
I'm a guy. I got a gun. No.
Is that big red bar your health?
Yeah, I'm also cheated my health in.
Yeah, he hacked it.
I was not going to give this game the time of day. Like, there's no way I would play this past, like, more than laser death game overs.
Since they did not introduce both Smash characters like some people thought that they would.
I don't know why they thought that.
I don't know why they thought that. There was nothing indicating that was the case.
I still have hope for the Doom Marine.
I mean, like, we're down to 1 at this point, right?
Yeah, we're down to 1. There is only 1 left.
Yeah, so it's logically going to be Waluigi.
Logically, yes. I know. I genuinely don't know what it possibly could be at this point. They have they've already like broken so many. They'll never do this. Oh, they did that.
I mean, like, short of Goku, I have no idea what they could do as a topper for all this. Like,
Goku.
Like, legitimately, I can't even conceive of, like, I hate to say it, but I feel like when they did Cloud, like, that was unprecedented, and that was still back in technically 4.
And then they did Bayonetta. That was the last announcement for 4.
Right, and then they did Bayonetta, which was similarly like, wow, Nintendo would never do that.
Right.
And then, like, I would say of this crop, I mean, both K. Rool and Banjo-Kazooie were similarly, like, surprising that they got there.
I think Banjo-Kazooie was the one that blew everyone's mind. I think Minecraft Steve was the most surprising.
That was what I was about to say. I feel like the only ones from this crop that was, like, truly mind-blowing was Minecraft.
Yeah. So like Minecraft, obviously. I think Sephiroth blew a lot of people's minds because everybody had just sort of assumed that Square hated being in Smash and no longer wanted to be in Smash, but it turned out they wanted it more than anything.
And also, amusingly enough, it also meant that Final Fantasy VII is the only thing that gets represented. Not any other Final Fantasies, just 7.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense.
Like, they could have gone in with, like, a Black Mage or a Chocobo or something like that, but no, just Cloud and Sephiroth.
They're the most iconic ones. It makes perfect sense.
It kind of does, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Big 7 remake come out too, so.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. So a little bit of a cross promotion there. Free advertising.
No,
not free. I'm sure they paid out the ass for it.
And they still couldn't bring in any music.
Yeah. Oh no, they brought a ton of music.
Not for Square.
Not more than what they had.
Yeah, so they quadrupled it, but it still was like.
Oh, they brought in like 12 tracks or something.
Was that 12? I thought it was only like 4 more.
Oh, whatever.
But like Dragon Warrior was like something like I could have always seen this, like that made sense.
Yeah, Simon and Richter were also. Oh yeah, of course they should be in there.
Yeah, I mean that was one that they were asking for ages.
Byleth and Min Min were just like, hey, it's Nintendo's deal. They get to put their stuff in there.
Yeah, no, I maintain
I bear them no ill will for that.
I maintain that there's a universe where there wasn't ever going to be a season 2, and probably somebody who wound up in season 2 was supposed to be the original end for season 1. But then since they were doing season 2, it's like, screw it, we'll just have Byleth.
There's a conspiracy theory with certain Smash weirdos, and when enough certain Smash weirdos believe something, they will consider it to be gospel truth, even when it's very obviously not. That Tracer from Overwatch was supposed to be the end of the first pack, but then Blizzard shit the bed in every conceivable way with their difficult esports moments. And Nintendo and many others were just like, no, fuck you guys, which always makes me happy because fuck Blizzard.
I mean, I could conceivably see it. But, no, I mean, like, I maintain that in the universe where there wasn't going to be a Season 2, definitely Byleth wasn't the end of Season 1. Because that was like, oh, good God, this room has like
open every single locker.
And
every single locker. It's Doug.
This is so stupid. Okay, 13. Do we know which one was the dead guy? 10. Okay, so maybe like here, or are they alternating? Oh, I got it.
There you go. See, it wasn't even that bad.
I can tell you why that idea about Blizzard and esports was exactly the wrong reason why Nintendo didn't put it in.
I believe it. I believe it's. This is a stupid conspiracy theory from idiots. But go on, please.
There's a Tekken character in the background for some bizarre reason.
Oh, of course there is.
Oh yeah, Julia. Hey. No, it's because Nintendo doesn't give a shit about esports.
That is extremely true.
So, yeah, why would they care?
Yeah, no, they wouldn't. That's it. Blizzard is a dog shit company, and I hate them.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I liked Rock and Roll Racing.
You would.
Rock and Roll Racing. Sorry.
Oh, please, never apologize for getting off track here. It's kind of amazing we haven't made any Aqua Teen Hunger Force references tonight.
I mean, now that you've said it, of course it's going to happen. Like, you summoned it into existence. You, like, put up my bat signal.
Oh, speaking of your bat signal beat, did you,
Yeah.
Oh, there's a Jack poster over here. Did you see they had some No More Heroes 3 gameplay during the Treehouse stream?
I didn't watch the Treehouse stream, so no, I did not see it.
Okay, well, that's the thing that happened in the end.
It wasn't on the stream because, No More Heroes and Twitch probably ain't gonna fly, but...
Yes, that makes sense. But they showed some, like, extreme beta build or whatever. It's available online now. It's just nice to be acknowledged that it's still happening.
It's the intruder.
God, these guys respawn every damn time I laser. If I actually worried about my health, I'd be so pissed off. Okay, so I got the fingerprint scanner, and there's just, like, the entire goddamn ship has fingerprint scanners.
I'm gonna go get a beer.
Oh, damn it. The one guy who had, like, a map getting a beer. So I don't know. I previously this was kind of like level based, but now it kind of seems like this might be like a main hub I come back to. And by I come back to, I mean I'm never playing this game again after the stream, but conceptually I would come back to it. Oh, that's super. The gates of hell open for Orpheus. Thanks for that.
Now that you played Death by Degrees, now the next stream you have to play. What's the one with Cammy? Cannon Spike.
Cannon Spike I actually like. Thank you very much.
Cannon Spike is a good game.
Yeah.
Be quiet.
Oh, and that's it. Kishi earlier was making a joke about what Street Fighter game had a spin-off. There's Cannon Spike.
Are you going through that door?
Yes, that door is where it came from, and I got these fingerprints.
There's also Street Fighter 2010 or whatever.
Yes, I made that reference. And I was like, Street Fighter 2099, 2015, whatever it's called. That one Street Fighter game.
It can't be 2010, right? I just pulled that out of my...
No, I said 2010.
Street Fighter 2010, the final fight.
I love how poorly that one aged.
we really thought we'd be there by now, but nope.
Yeah, we all hoped. It's like how a Fist of North Star set in some post-apocalypse in the far-flung future year of 1980X.
Dude, there's a Dreamcast game I think I have that's like Psychic Force 2012, I want to say it is.
Oh, God. Talk to Mars about that one sometime. She has stories to tell you.
But that is definitely a bit dated at this point.
Little bit.
Hey, guess what? Now that I used up my Tonfa, I got guns. I'm just gonna walk.
Wait, you had to use up
my guns.
You had to use up all of your stick to get the guns?
Evidently.
Are you just going to throw the guns away when you run out of bullets? Like you threw away the sniper rifle? It wasn't even out of bullets, by the way.
Why did you keep walking like that?
It's the best way to walk. You
forgot
never
how
know
to
when
run
you might
again.
be approached by danger. Nope, nothing back here.
Blaze from Streets of Rage would kick her ass so hard.
Always be facing in every direction. Alright, we give up on that now. Let's find out that we can't go in this door. Nope.
I thought you turned on the door, like you pushed the lift.
I got a
button.
freaking A1 card key, but everything needs like an A3 card key, and it's just like, Oh, right. I found something that happens.
Hey!
Oh, good. I turned off the lasers. At least I don't have to deal with that shit anymore. You know, I do have to say, for a PS2 game, the graphics aren't, like, atrocious.
I mean, they're not great.
They're not
They're
great,
very bland.
but by the same token, like...
I don't know. Like, I played Devil May Cry 3 not long ago, and that game looks fantastic to this day. And this just looks... eh.
Yeah, no, I can see where you're coming from with that. That's perfectly fair. Devil May Cry 3 is hard to beat.
Oh, we're back here again.
Okay, so it looks like there's a explanation for the unicorn key here, which is something mysterious. I will eventually.
Okay, well that was some Mission 17 stuff. Like we're not even close to that.
Yeah, so I really did expect this game to be more mission based, but I guess it's more like one stupid, like it's the whole Resident Evil mansion thing all over again, but it's a boat instead of a mansion.
I'm on a boat, motherfucker. Look at me.
There are no mermaids to be found here. Yeah, okay, we're literally back where we started, but now we have a...
Now you can unlock the door. Okay, I'm pretty sure you're gonna fight Bryce soon. Also, there's something in this game called, I shit you not, the rat cuisine recipe, and that sounds awesome.
Oh, we gotta get to the rat. When my freshman year of college, the college that I went to had a what's the word I'm looking for? Like the cafe.
You opened the map again, didn't you?
Yeah, I definitely opened the map again.
Not mad, but I am disappointed.
Yeah, that's right, I have guns. That's right, I have guns! Die!
It's kind of messed up that I think, like, the side-scrolling mini game that they included with Tekken 3 would...
Oh yeah, no, Tekken 4 is much better than this.
Yeah, yeah, Genie brought that up earlier.
Yeah, there's
that's
no
what I get for coming into the stream late. I'm recycling.
Guy in that bar, Bob. Remember that?
Yes. But there was a button back here, and maybe now this button does something. Alright. Oh my god, this is stupid.
Alright, let's see here.
This is some Resident Evil shit.
What's that?
Oh, here's a honeycomb puzzle!
Oh, great. Okay, your first one, I assume.
What am I supposed to do with this?
Okay. Shoot. Alright, okay.
I won!
Okay, you say... Alright, I got this for you. Ready?
No.
So, you six... Oh, you're gonna solve it? You're gonna solve it? You don't need my help?
Evidently. I guess this unlocks, like, a weapon stash?
Ta-da! You did it. It wasn't even hard. It unlocks the gun cabinets with all the guns.
So, like, you unlock this big, crazy weaponry thing, but you can only carry one thing at a time? Alright. You do you, death by degrees. Oh, got a knife now. Gotta walk around like this from now on. I should not get it. I should not find this as funny as I do, but I do.
I mean, it is really fucking funny.
It's pretty funny.
This game.
Mag says in Discord, not the chat, that she must be the change she desires in the world, and that sounds very poignant. I'm all for it. Go get it, Mags.
And go. Okay, so after the honeycomb thing, is there a recommendation where I go? Because I made that my way
Technically,
back.
you were supposed to do that in a mission. In Mission 3. I don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Oh, Lord.
Okay, did you... also this is stun grenade. Fucking... I have no idea where you are, so anything I say is just totally sans context. Alright, you got the security memo. Mags is gonna jump into our hollering room. Nobody say any cusses. Except me. And everybody else.
No problem.
I came through that door over there.
See, this is why it's a bad idea to have me read this to you. Hi, Max!
Everybody always has to figure out their mics.
Figuring out your mic is a long-standing tradition.
I have a mic. I just use, I don't know. Anyways, I just want to say this on stream. In this game, you can see uncensored boob. So...
yes,
I don't know. Yeah, you can see the uncensored stone titty in this game. So I want everyone to know that.
Extremely important. How on earth did this get T for teen? I assume.
I don't know why none of you... I know none of you...
It's rated M for mature.
None of you brought it up.
I think we need to move the stream to the, like, what is it, pools, beaches, and hot tubs. Sorry.
Technically, there is a pool somewhere around here.
Okay, Gogglebob, I'm reasonably certain you're going very much the wrong direction.
Yeah, no, I
Meg,
would definitely turn
thank
around
you for
from there.
being the change we needed in the world because we were all too cowardly to say it. Very important.
Now, every time you see a boob, just make sure that you call it out on stream.
Happily, of course.
Alright.
Very least I can do.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you for coming.
Later.
Hey, man.
Oh, you're welcome.
Okay. Alright.
Alright. Oh, Callie didn't get to see the water part. Let's go in the water.
Let's see here. Okay, okay, this is the personnel code 10, blah, blah, blah. Before you go, did you go to the third floor? Did you go to the third floor?
Yeah, the third floor is where we came from.
Okay.
It switches to
Enter
first
glass.
person
Okay,
when you're
Yep.
on the third floor, did you enter a glass door? Okay, did you get the fingerprint from the cocktail shaker?
Oh, no, I did get a fingerprint from a cocktail.
Okay, so go back to the third floor.
Okay, let's go there. Let's finish swimming.
You gotta swim.
Also, for the record, this pool area that as far as I can tell, has absolutely no point, is the only place that swimming has happened so far. I don't know if we'll eventually get back to that, but yeah.
I mean, it's cool that like they added it, but like also, why any of this?
Yeah, this is rated M, so I should probably be like warning small children. Control Nina with an intuitive 360-degree combat system. Wield a variety of weapons, including handguns, sniper rifles, swords, and we've already seen all those. Burst organs and shatter bones with Nina's critical strike.
What are you reading the back of the box?
I mean, I had to look up whether
back of the box.
I had to look up whether it was like a M for mature.
Well, I can't read the guide. I'm playing a video game. You say as you read.
The box is right
Jacob's
here.
Ladder, or like fucking the brothers Frodoyowski or what the fuck ever.
Brothers Kasparov.
Brothers Kasparov. That's the one. Yeah.
Aha! You try to shoot me. I have a sword. Oh, my sword broke.
The blade.
I still have a gun! Haha! I do have to say, I'm not usually a big fan of, like, being, like, weapon overpowered in a game, but there's something ridiculous about this beat 'em up and having, like, a gun. Like, it's like... It seems...
Who needs weapons when you have a gun?
Yeah, exactly. It's like weirdly like dissonant in this one particularly.
I'm reminded of that bit in Always Sunny where Charlie and Mac get into an argument whether swords or guns are better. And Mac tries to like do some stupid ninja shit and Charlie just says, okay, bang, you're dead. You're dead again. He's like, no, but I would have dodged it. You didn't dodge it. You're dead.
Alright, so
Look, stone moves.
Stone titty! Stone titty!
I thought I turned these off. No, not
We need to call out all those. Go back there, Gogglebob. I need to count them.
Not deal with that shit. Wait, go back to the days.
So you gotta be the other side.
Okay, I'm seeing 1, 2, 3. I'm seeing 6 statues, which means a grand total of 12 stone titties.
Rated M for mature.
Very good. Keep going.
Rated I for immature.
So my bullets refill when I'm not looking. Weird. Trying to grab you. Oh yeah, there we go. I kicked the guy over the side and I have no idea how I did that. Like, what weird thing about this whole, like, aiming, kicking thing is that I feel like...
I didn't know you had command grabs.
Yeah, no, apparently, well, just command R1. Like, it's weird how little control I feel like I have. Even though ostensibly, like, the ability to aim this should be better, but... Okay. So I would assume, yes.
Okay, so you're in the bar. Alright, let me look at this FAQ that you can't look at, even though you can read boxes and shit.
I am a hypocrite.
You are, and I'm calling you out. Okay. In the corner of the place, there's a hidden meal kit large, which you don't need because you have infinite health because you're a fucking cheater.
Also, can I just talk about how weird it is that this is one of those games that vaguely tries to be serious, but totally does the meal kit restores health thing?
Why wouldn't the meal kits do restore health? I was hungry today, and then I ate, and I was no longer hungry. Then my health was restored. Okay, fight this asshole, or choke him out, or whatever. Crack! God, that's violence against skeletons. I don't like it.
X-ray moves before Mortal Kombat.
Okay, get the work order on the table near him. Get the fingerprint from the shaker to obtain personnel code 4. Then take the rat cuisine recipe. Fuck yeah, rat cuisine.
It's a piece
Let's
of
make
rat.
some fucking rat cuisine. The rats serve no kings. They serve only justice.
Why? What? The hell?
The rats serve only justice. God, get it right.
There's a recipe for dead rats. It's an actual recipe. What? Does anybody watching at home that wants to make their own rat cuisine and send it in, feel free.
A pinch of herbs.
How many rats would that be?
We're in.
Why are we serving rat meat? Like, why do they... What the fuck?
Did somebody think that would be like... Is that like the joke for the game? That they're eating rats on the ship? Is that what's happening?
It's not much of a joke. It's just
A number of edible rats have escaped from the pantry and are multiplying in the air ducts.
It's not even a joke. That's just what rats do in their quest for justice.
Is this going to lead to like a rat catching minigame? Because that was in another beat 'em up for the PlayStation 2 too. Okay, whatever. Rats.
One of my favorite things to tweet is the rats serve no kings, they serve only justice.
Yeah.
I would tweet it like 8 times a day if I could. It would be the only thing I tweet.
I like that if you could, as if there's anything stopping you.
I mean, I have like a lot of followers, and like when my number goes down, I feel just a tiny bit bad. But
then you can blame the rats.
But I also feel, on some level, like a haha, fuck you, good riddance, you couldn't handle me, bitch. Which I suppose is not necessarily a healthy thing to feel, but definitely a fun thing to feel. Anyway, did you get the rat cuisine thing?
You did.
Like,
we were all very confused.
enter the elevator. Inside there, look at the table and take the handgun. There will be a cutscene where Nina will look at
Wait, no, that's where we are. Stop saying it. We don't want to be spoilers.
Fuck you!
I think
You asked me to read the guide, then you bitch about spoilers?
I'm probably going to have to fight a giant rat.
I
think
will
that's
literally drag you behind my car until you are nothing left but a bloody smear for Nina to investigate.
She'll never get my fingerprints. Or at least my fingerprints are not
There won't be any
useful.
fucking dental records. I'm gonna curb stomp your ass.
I know a lot of passwords, but they don't go.
I've located John.
All right. Okay, blood on the floor.
I'm afraid so.
Before you enter the door, climb the box near there and go into the air ducts. Follow the tunnel, which will lead you to a tactical belt. Okay?
Looking for this?
You can do that after.
Well, you can do that afterwards, probably. Is John dead? Yep.
It's a trap.
I love that, like, in this extremely, like, important, letterboxed, cutscene.
That is his lowest roll.
Who's this fucking nerd? Oh my god!
He's like a virtual fighter character with a dye job, I think.
Oh my god, the way he, like, shot you 8 times, but you did a somersault, so it's okay.
Bang, you're dead.
Like, that wasn't a dive roll, that was literally just a fanciful somersault like a 6-year-old girl would do on a hill.
Hey, guess what? I got infinite health, you idiot.
So, basically, you're just going to, like, get stun locked a ton of times and make us all less happy, because you won't even have the decency to die?
Oh wow, that's doing
That's
like
yes! That's a yes!
That's doing like no damage to him. That's the worst part. Oh god.
Come on. I just love a game where you can be shot point blank repeatedly, and it's just like part of the mechanics. Like, even if I didn't have infinite health, I'm pretty sure I would survive that.
Probably. That's like the big problem I have with like action games of this vintage, and honestly today even as well. I feel like you should have to do more to kill a gigantic dragon than attack its ankles with a sword a bunch of times. I feel like that wouldn't kill it.
I mean, you say that, but which way am I being directed? The camera is not cooperating in this game.
This game has a camera? Could have fooled me.
Well, you can't move the camera.
Sometimes it remembers to flip around, sometimes it doesn't.
The camera is very much doing its own thing.
Did you just walk into a big slab of meat?
I mean, technically that happens in every Tekken game.
I'm reminded of a comic someone posted on Twitter about some guy who couldn't die, so he just sat under a tree, went to the fetal, and lived and lived and lived. Which is, you know, absolutely a faith worse than death. By far. Like, at that point, your best bet is like a Cars, finally he stopped thinking deal.
There's something about him just standing there and point blank shooting at nothing and me just walking around and shooting. That, like, there are levels of bad AI that just are at work here that are kind of amusing.
Oh, absolutely. But, like, you know, he expected that the shooting you would kill you. That was his fatal flaw.
Like, he just can't quite turn himself fast enough. If only I could
Yeah,
pivot
well, the red
faster.
bar at the bottom is his HP, right?
Yeah. Just gradually going down.
This one's headed for your chest.
And he occasionally just kicks a piece of me.
I don't think this is a good video game, but I do think it is a very important cultural artifact. It's a very it's if you want to know where video games were in the year 2005, I would point you to this. It's like if you want to know like what the world was like in 1999, you would have to read a Tommy Hilfiger catalog.
Tommy Hilfiger.
Yeah, exactly. How's that for a brand that's totally died out because other stuff?
Other stuff. People had a choice of not buying Tommy Hilfiger, and they did.
I mean, like, honestly, can you blame people for that? Okay, apparently this fight will end once you get up to half health, but you're already past half health, so, you know,
What?
this FAQ is a liar.
Okay, there we go, actually. Ugh.
Damn.
Because logically, just kicking a man in the head just doesn't do enough to kill him. He gets away.
That is true. That is true. I've been watching a lot of MMA lately. Kicking a man in the head does not typically kill them. In fact, oftentimes when you try and kick them in the head, they get the double leg takedown. Okay, fighting Bryce round 1. Okay.
You know, one thing I have to say...
Strategy for how to fight him will be added in future updates. Well, alright. Bryce will escape. Get the fingerprint from the knife on the dead body to obtain Edgar Grant and John Doe's fingerprints. Alright, cool.
Now, I do want to say one weird thing is that I feel like this might be a separation from where gaming is now, or maybe just this game is very vaguely low budget.
Oh, it's obviously low budget.
But
this is obviously made on this is obviously not a high priority.
But beyond that, like, it's interesting that, like, Nina, like, as a character has, like, literally nothing to say about what's happening. Like, I feel like a modern game would go out of its way to have some sort of narration with, you know, she's like, oh, dude died, I'm sad, or who was that guy I just fought, or, like, you know, that guy killed my father, or whatever the hell. Like,
I mean,
this character...
That could just be... She is a voice actress, right? I'm muted, obviously, so I can hear you without hearing you twice.
You know, it's
she does have a
possible
voice
they
actress, yes?
muted her. Yes, no, I think she definitely said something earlier.
Okay, so it's entirely possible that they didn't have enough time, money, or scheduling to get the actress in the sound booth for 3 days worth of reading, like, incidental bits and pieces. That seems like something that only really started happening in the next generation, in the generation immediately after this one, the 360 era, where like Marcus Phoenix comments on literally everything that happens in Gears of War, which is actually a nice touch, really nice touch.
So just to make sure, I got the fingerprint off the knife, and then I leave that whole area. I don't have anything
No.
to do that.
Yeah.
There was the belt. There was a belt.
Oh, I missed that belt. Dare I go through the loading screens to get back again?
Yes.
No, I'm gonna say she's a silent protagonist because clearly they were inspired by Legend of Zelda.
Man, Breath of the Wild 2 looks really fucking cool. Like, that was some good shit. No lie.
Okay, so there's like supposed to be a vent or something?
Sucks that we gotta wait another year for it, but I really dig that apparently their solution to, we're reusing the map, was just using the map as the floor, and then building an entirely separate map on top of it with like a million floating islands.
Well, I love that just
cool
because
shit.
of like the choice of music and stuff, there's now like massive conjecture on what is actually happening in Breath of the Wild 2. Because there's like...
Near as I can tell, you got something really weird going on with your arm.
Well, a lot of people have identified that if you look at the like story that Impa tells in the original Breath of the Wild, the version of Link that is in like that story from 1,000 years ago has a funky arm too. So,
oh damn, you're right.
There's a lot of thinking that this is a... Like, it starts off with Link and Zelda investigating whatever the hell was going on with,
Ganon's corpse.
Mummy Ganon. and then probably shoots back in time to original Link time. Like,
I doubt that. I don't think they're going to go that.
I mean, again, that's just conjecture that we've seen, that I've seen at least. That could be interesting if that is the direction that they're going with it. That basically this would be the Breath of the Wild quote world, but with a time frame closer to Skyward Sword. Like, this is like the next
isn't
day.
Breath of the Wild like at the very, like, way the fuck end of the timeline?
Which is the thing.
It doesn't fucking matter.
It'll be
it doesn't
more
fucking
like...
matter. The timeline is totally irrelevant. The timeline exists entirely so they can name a place Arbiter's Grounds, and you can be like, oh shit, I know that. I know what that is.
Oh, wait,
which is not nothing. That's fun. But, like, for real.
So I guess I'm not allowed to go in the event now.
Well, you fucked it up then. Bryce is your top priority now, damn it.
Say goodbye to my tactical belt.
Alright, okay. It says Bryce will escape from there, get the fingerprints from the dude. Now, chase Bryce, enter the elevator, in case you have no idea where he went. He runs to the pool. So you gotta go to the pool.
Oh, back to the pool.
Back to the
beaches,
pool.
and hot tubs.
In the pool area, you'll see the GPS device put on the middle of the pool. Pick it up and get ready to fight Bryce for the second time.
Oh man, we get to have a pool fight.
Pool fight! Yeah!
Wonder how much of the game is like blocked off right now that it'll be like you can't go.
Apparently you can evade by tapping left analog. So
yes,
that's
true.
fun. So because he'll shoot you a lot in this next part.
Like he wasn't shooting me alone. Oh, okay. A lot of shooting.
Yeah, but like you won't have cover. Large SU military. Did you just get an MRE?
Yeah.
Okay then. Well, that's happening.
Oh yeah, she definitely has a voice actor. She said, "God, you're annoying." Because she's
you look at this dude with his like dyed pink hair and his I'm working on doing work for the city safety vest.
Well,
how can you not be annoyed by that shit?
He's definitely dressed like Cali Scrub. You play Virtual Fighter?
Yes.
Okay, Virtual Fighter 2.
Well, I have played Virtual Fighter. I would not call myself a Virtual Fighter player.
Virtual Fighter 2 introduced a dude wearing a stupid vest like that. Like he was like, I want to say he's got a name like Leon or something.
I think it was Lion.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, but it was the French dude, from France that fought using the Mantis style, right?
Oh, that sounds right. Yes.
Mantis style, the strongest style.
But yeah, no, he definitely dressed like that as a general thing. But he didn't have pink hair, so. The things you remember from Sega Visions magazine.
Oh, the Lion, but it is pronounced Leon, so.
Well, there you go.
I guess you were correct.
Oh, I got shields now. Oh, that was a good takedown.
Oh my, that's a whole bunch of dudes. You're fighting the dudes. You're the dude fighter. Snap that dude. He got back up!
He's okay now, don't worry about it. So I guess the dudes with the shields are just protected against if you have a gun, like kicking and whatever, seems to be just fine. I was playing by like grab their shield rules, but it doesn't seem to be necessary.
Kanisi just posted something from Deep Leffenbot, and now all I can think about is how hacks lost their entire goddamn mind.
What's this?
In the most public way possible. Melee drama, which the Melee community has never had a shortage of.
I was about to say, yeah, they're the shocker.
Yeah, but no, this dude named Hacks, most notable for designing a handicapped accessible controller. A cool thing to do. Undeniable. Nobody's gonna take that from him.
I think you mentioned this on the last stream, if memory serves.
Yeah. He lost his entire brain all at once, and you're like, oh no, he should stop. He should stop right now. Best time to stop was, before he did any of this. Second best time to stop was now.
Is that like ongoing, or is this just something?
It's, I think, stalled out at everybody saying, "Please stop. We are worried about you."
He got banned from a couple tournaments because they're like, yeah, we don't want anything to do with that.
Yeah, like, totally reasonable.
Totally reasonable.
Like, oh god, it's just like he really thought he was, because you don't do something like that unless you're either trying to get yourself fans in like some sort of weird self-destructive like blaze of glory, or if you genuinely believe that you're doing the right thing. And oh boy.
I just realized, when did this dress get so torn? Is that during the boss fight?
Yeah.
Probably. Wait, it's torn now?
Yeah.
It didn't look tore earlier. I mean, it was always, oh my goodness, it is extremely tore. I feel like I should call it a titty, but I can't see the nipple, so I'm not going to do it just yet. Wait, is the dress, like, getting tore like your health bar?
No, my health bar is completely full.
Yes, obviously, but, like, if you could take damage, would that be damage?
Seems that good.
Yeah, this was, by the way, 2004 when a GPS device seemed foreign and crazy.
GPS device. Alright, neato.
So this guy activated the boss arena. This was always meant to be
designed for public executions.
I love that they have a button for boss arena time, just in the middle of their pool.
Sorry to disappoint you, but I prefer.
Oh, with knives too. That seems like a bad idea.
This cruise ship is
like that seems
Vlad
like something that you shouldn't do if you have an exit strategy.
Vlad the Impaler sponsored cruises.
He threw away guns, and then he pulls out more guns. I love this guy.
He's got more rules too.
He's like, let's do this honorably. Just kidding, I have even more guns.
Oh, man. You're getting fucked up.
Dave? It's going Bob evade.
I'm doing
You have an evade button.
I'm cartwheeling as hard as I can.
Wow, he just shot you in the face. You didn't even react. Also, he has quite the vertical leap.
Which is funny because Tekken doesn't have very much of a vertical game.
Well, duh, because this guy isn't in it.
Does, apparently. Really? He looks like he'd be a dead ringer for, like, a Tekken person.
Well, I mean,
you jumped over him.
Obviously, he's, like, gotta be from a similar designer, right?
Presumably.
Like, they didn't go in.
Can you kick him into the knives? Like, if you kick him into knives, will he be like, oh no, knives?
I'm trying. Yeah, you guys gotta be really happy I have infinite health here.
Oh yeah, you'd be dead like 15 times by now.
You'd be so dead. And it would be hilarious. I would be laughing my ass off.
I can see how you're supposed to dodge, but the whole thing is based on, like, double tapping the analog stick at the right time, which is not as easy as I think some people think it is. And, like, you can see how I'm, like, randomly moonwalking or whatever, because sometimes it doesn't quite register. Like, the whole double tap analog stick to dodge is maybe not the best choice. Yeah, you can definitely bounce him off.
thing. Is that like your super meter or whatever?
Oh, the
Think
purple,
so.
yeah. Maybe I can do like a super move or something. Oh no, I can just go to first person mode here. This isn't helpful.
Wait, there's a first person mode?
Or it's like third person mode. Like this is what it's like to be shot by.
Turns out getting shot sucks.
This is not helpful in
I think
any
this
way.
is like this is like the least helpful for camera angle change I have ever seen.
See, look, I double tap, and sometimes I do a cartwheel, and sometimes I just take 2 steps forward, and guess which one's helpful? Like, a guy's shooting me, I should walk toward him slowly.
Because this dude he only had 4 holsters. Does he have more holsters on
He
the back or
has
something?
infinity guns, okay? He already proved that his superpower was to pull out more guns.
His superpower is gun ownership. He's a member of the NRA and got very mad like 2 years back when Delta stopped giving the NRA members discounts.
Well, that was a thing, wasn't it? I'd forgotten about
It
that.
was. They were like, how dare you stop giving me discounts, even though I have never killed a whole shitload of people. And my response to that is, dude, you are clearly not challenging yourself enough if your bar is, I have not killed a shitload of people. I feel like that's a very easy bar to clear. There you go.
Fatality.
Wait, did you shoot him in the head?
I think I might have.
Is that how you ended this? Oh, shoot, he's gonna fall on the oh no!
And that's why he doesn't appear in Tekken games.
Well, and Bryce died before the Lord. Rip Bryce.
He died as he lived in the boss fight arena on top of a boat.
It's so bright.
I mean, I really feel like this was a meaningful moment between this character that existed.
I was hoping that even when he died, he still held on to his guns.
That would have been cool. I guess you can examine his body.
Well, you can get a fingerprint.
Price round 2. Now you have no cover at all. Blah blah blah.
It's the only way to turn
Once
off
you
the
beat him,
boss
get his
fight.
fingerprint, you'll get personnel code 13 and access to A2 security level. After that, start the fingerprint authorization on the wall to open back to the arena. You already did the honeycomb puzzle. Head to the
Does that mean
atrium
we're at,
and
like,
check the table
chapter
on the
14
corner.
or whatever?
You're on mission 3.
Oh.
Search the map for a room showing a group of glowing icons. That's the meeting.
Okay, I already did the honeycomb puzzle.
Wait, how many missions are there?
At least 17, because that's where you like start getting unicorn key shit.
Oh shit, this means this has to be your game for the next month.
Yeah!
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen.
Since you can do this game in
12 hours. That's 11 hours too many.
It's 13 hours too many, beat. Let's be honest here.
You're right.
Roger.
That said, I am definitely going to click through a long play of this tomorrow. Just to, like, see what's up.
I'm very sorry that I've now turned you on to the world of Tekken Death by Degrees.
I see a 8.5 hour one here on YouTube.
There you go.
I feel like I've done something wrong.
I will link to it in the chat.
Much appreciated.
I bet they're not cheating the entire way.
Oh, absolutely. See, unlike you, they respect what they're doing.
I want to see how you're supposed to fight Bryce.
Just get shot in the face 1,000 times.
Aha! Unfortunately
Eventually,
for
you run out of bullets.
My strength is not dying when getting shot in the face.
Bullets, my only weakness. Okay, so...
Oh man, that classic Sony Computer Entertainment intro. Also, wow, this video has some gnarly artifacting on it. I love it. This was uploaded in 2017 at 720. Not bad. Considering the PlayStation 2 went up to 480.
I've made contact with the enemy.
God. And every time you enter a room that has enemies, it's the same stupid fight. Yeah, I feel like I want to watch a long play just to see what happens to the clothing damage situation here, because now she's got like a scar on her leg, so like, I don't know.
I mean, she did get like shot a shitload of times.
This is true.
I'm surprised she's not more scarred.
Or more dead.
I'm falling asleep. You have actually bored me to the point where I'm falling asleep.
Well, now I gotta. This is like there's a Resident Evil factor, but there's also like a weirdly, dare I say it, like Metroidvania style going on here, where it's like you're supposed to remember everywhere that you saw. Like, I can't get past this door. But every one of those doors is just like, oh, you need this key card. And this could not be more boring.
Alright, shit. Head back to the atrium, check table on the counter to get meal kit S. Unlock the door to the other side of the pool there. Head back to the atrium. Okay, use the other elevator right in front of you to go to basement floor 1. The lift will be shuttered down. You have to climb up to the air duct to find your own way.
Let's do this thing.
That help at all?
Oh yeah, no, that's definitely where I'm headed. This elevator was the first place I was headed back to because it's like the one place I can remember.
Alright, cool. Well, you're going to basement floor 1.
Oh, so I'm going to be honest, we got a half hour of this game left and I'm never playing it again.
Alright, inside the air duct, move forward, right, left, turn left on the T-junction, get the gold coin.
Going to be some Fester's Quest nonsense?
Maybe? I don't fucking know.
I mean, come on, even our main character looks vaguely bored with the whole situation.
I think she just looks bored in general.
Yeah, there's no vague about it.
I believe they call that resting bitch face.
Bless the good old days of now loading screens that were more boring than anything.
Oh, there never were any good old days.
They just hide it behind you, squeeze through a tight area.
Now loading another screen.
The essential ass.
Oh yeah, please tell me this is going to be like the camera straight up. Oh no, okay, it's first person.
Yep.
It is some Fester's Quest bullshit.
Okay, I got the guide right here. Ready?
No, I want to catch some rats for rat soup.
Oh, that's wrong and evil. All right. Okay. Turn left from where you are. Another left at the next one.
Get the shiny.
And that'll get you to the gold coin. After that, turn back and go straight to get out from there.
So how does this gold coin get back there in that area?
The actual lore, it appears, is that the rats grab anything shiny and put them wherever they want.
The rats have better use for riches than the humans, because the rats are incorruptible and the humans are subject to a sin. All right, now you're in the boiler room. You have to come back here later. There's another LCD panel and also a save point in here. And apparently a honeycomb puzzle can be done on the LCD panel. So that's fun. Okay, you want the solution or you want to figure it out yourself?
Give me the solution.
Okay, get down there to swap the 3 and the 2. You asshole. You absolute asshole. You fucked it up.
The 3 and the 2, yes. You got the
3
delay.
and the 2. And then the bits. Okay, then through the 2, and then from the 4, go up to the 4.
Yay!
Push that down 1.
I think I tactical belt. See, I wound up with that tactical belt no matter what.
Ta-da! You get to wear the belts.
So, like, this is just like a Korok seed. You just get another weapon option.
Da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, haha.
If you can't make a Korok seed. Yeah, which, by the way, did anybody have on their bingo card that Zelda gets a motorcycle would be the DLC announcement?
I had on my bingo card that, and I'm pretty sure I'm still right about this, that my characters in Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity that had gigantic signs over their head that said "Buy the DLC" would be playable.
Like
they weren't announced on this one, but the second part of the DLC was additional characters. So there's a 100% chance you'll be able to play as Suga, the Yiga dude.
Oh yes, yeah. No, I was just thinking Goggle Robbie and Science Lolita.
Yeah, probably Goggle Robbie and Purah, you know.
Science teenager.
Science teenager right now. Yes.
Williams, wait.
Well, maybe Science 20-something, since I think she's the older one, technically.
We'll talk later.
She does, but she does have big teenager energy.
She does indeed have big teenager energy. Oh, they're doing some gun grabbing stuff.
Oh, so Alan has a health bar. It's
we'll
an
escort
mission.
Thought he was going to do anything with the, what's his name?
Beat Alan, wipe out the enemies, and there'll be a cutscene. Alan will give you a stingray, and then you're on to mission 4.
Yeah.
Of 8 million.
Requesting backup.
Down here, where this is where we had the sniper thing. Oh yeah, see that's what's going on. The dudes with shields can block bullets, but they can't block kicks to the face. Makes perfect sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
As you
that is the way it works.
Requesting backup.
Why are you walking? Wait, dumbass. There's this guy I want to fight. He just keeps backing up.
I'm so baffled by the choices this game made, because it made so many choices, and so many of them were bad. But logically speaking, this could not possibly have been the first game this company made, unless they outsourced it to like some nobodies in Canada or some shit.
I mean, it is possible that like they were responsible for games that people liked and thought, well, logically we should be able to make a beat 'em up that mixes elements from Resident Evil and Tekken. And also, by the way, as somebody who enjoys Tekken games, I feel like there's very little actual Tekken DNA in here. Like, there's a Tekken character, but, like, nothing about this feels like Tekken.
Yeah, if you took her out and posed to a generic person, how would you know?
Yeah, no, I mean...
is that guy helping you out?
Yeah, that dude is on my side. His name is Alan.
But, I mean, like, the fact that the boss that you just fought was named Bryce is kind of Tekken-y.
Yes, no, the fact that
Tekken-y.
bosses or main characters are just dudes wearing shirts.
That's just something that differentiates Tekken from Street Fighter, which is where in Street Fighter you can do like basically a Kamehameha, and in Tekken it's a punch, a different kind of punch.
Don't forget the ultimate move of the main character is like an uppercut. But not like a shuriken uppercut, just an uppercut.
But there's electricity.
It fits in so well with Smash.
Not bad. A pity. Your dress is ruined.
Is that guy like one of the bad guys in Tekken or something? Because like he's a devil form or something like that.
He's complicated.
Not very clear.
In the original, he was kind of introduced.
I'm Nina Williams.
Like in
Your
Tekken
dress is
1.
ruined.
He was
Shut up.
introduced as kind
He
of
was
like
Alex Hippie.
alias in this line of work. You're a strange
everyone
one.
uses an alias in this line of work.
I'm a little rusty.
But as I was saying about Kazuya, in Tekken 1, he was introduced kind of like they were kind of playing with him being the Ryu and Paul being his Ken. But then his ending was he literally threw his dad off of a cliff and smiled about it. And his dad was the final boss, the M. Bison, as it were. And I guess they decided just to lean fully into that Tekken 1, he won, and then he himself kind of became the M. Bison. And from there, basically every Tekken battle has been different, family squabbles where different guys on top, and eventually his son turns into a devil, and maybe is bad and maybe is good, and then his dad summons an ogre, and then eventually it turns out he's best buddies.
Yeah, fighting game plots are an abyss from which there's no escape. I get it.
Yeah, no, I mean, if you want further information, please check out my entire article on gogglebob.com. Gogglebob.com. Your site for
HQ. You need executive level security clearance to infiltrate
Now,
the
the
reception.
part that really gets me is that why didn't they make Yoshimitsu the Tekken representative for Smash?
Low profile.
No, that would be cool because it would also be a Soul Calibur thing.
Yeah.
But then people would be like, oh, another sword character.
Yeah, everyone would whine about it.
Yeah, I do have to say that Yoshimitsu's moveset definitely would adapt better to Tekken than I would think Kazuya's would.
He's got the pogo stick, he's got the helicopter stick.
Exactly,
Yeah.
he's got a helicopter move. He can do all sorts of crazy crap.
About the Tekken 7 story mode is that the beginning is like a flashback scene to the first cliff dropping, which is when Kazuya was a kid, and you actually have a fight as a kid against Heihachi, and you have all of Kazuya's moves, but you're a kid, so you do 0 damage.
And you're also half his
just
height.
Yeah. And then at the end, it's just well, none of that mattered because Heihachi's just gonna drop you off the cliff.
Yeah, the Tekken franchise is basically a story about guys. Oh, look, we're in an actual hot tub. Kick ass. It's basically a story of dudes just throwing each other off of cliffs. And I think it was Tekken 4 or 5 where Heihachi gets tired of it and just drops people in the orbit of the Earth. They go into space and he just shoves them out of space station. Good times.
So just a bigger cliff. Got it.
Yeah, no, it's the best way.
Alright, climb up the ladder, walk all the way up to the right, and climb up the water tank ladder, enter the tank. There's a gold toy on the ground here. You need to find the defibrillator, pull the lever, and go down the stairs. Okay. I'm sure those words I just said are extremely meaningful.
I'm looking for a defibrillator. Got it.
We spotted the intruder. It's no good. Our guns are useless against her karate.
It's a shame they didn't have shields, but they could at least block bullets.
Go up this ladder. And still in a dream.
Oh, Pete, didn't you have to watch How to Get Away with Murder? Because there was an entire thing about going in water tanks and that.
Yeah, kids.
No, my wife watched it for a while, and I did my best to describe it based on her description and the 10 times I walked through the room while it was on. I found it largely very boring, but then my wife tried to describe the stupid shit that happens in the plot, and I was like, you're kidding me. And she was not.
Wait, swimming is back.
Oh, it's gone. Oh wait, no, it's back.
Okay, what was I supposed to do in this tank?
Water tank. Gold coin on the ground here. Search the hole on the top surface. Get the defibrillator there.
Is the defibrillator in a tank?
Maybe? Search the hole near the top. So, look for a hole near the top. I guess. That looks like a hole. You're gonna have to restart someone's heart soon, I assume.
Makes perfect sense.
Good thing you got unlimited.
Oh no, it actually just it's a 1-up as a defibrillator if you run out of HP. Oh,
Wait, seriously?
Evidently.
Okay, so this is a waste of time then.
Well, no, there's a lever I'm supposed to pull, or at least I assume I'm supposed
Okay, yeah, pull the lever.
Make sure you hide the defibrillator somewhere in your nightie.
And then head down the stairs, which I assume will flop down with the lever. Yes, good.
Try using the stingray. The stingray should be able to give you access to some areas.
This game is just weirdly aggressively
you're inside Lana's room now. Check the fingerprints on the champagne glass. Get part of fingerprint A. End of a door. Get methane hydrate report on the table. And check the fingerprints from the photo on the same place. Now the other part of fingerprint A. Alright, cool. So, just run around and interact with everything that's, like, shiny.
Yeah.
Typical Resident Evil bullshit.
A section.
Oh my god, you walked past the shiny thing like 4 times.
I was trying to steer her toward the shiny thing.
I am so mad at you.
She doesn't control great.
Alright,
So
once you get the
there's a stairway
champagne
in the ceiling
glass.
so you can get to the fish.
I gotta feed him somehow.
Yeah, I guess that makes
Right,
sense.
neat. Check the methane hydrate report on the table and the fingerprint from the photo on the same place. So look for a table that has a shiny thing on it, I guess.
Yeah, no, it looks like I don't see any reports. Unless that, no. Whatever.
Oh, it doesn't look like
I
it.
don't think reports have actually done us any good anywhere in this game, so we're just leaving this room.
Fair enough.
Like, we find reports for things, but they never do anything.
I think this is in the next room, so like go through that door. The really obvious door. I keep forgetting that like I'm 3 seconds behind you. But it still makes me mad.
Let's get a report on methane.
There you go.
Flammable ice. Okay. Well,
Hey,
thanks for
there
that.
you go. There's your other half of the fingerprint. Neat. You just ran right past the other part of fingerprint A, which you need to proceed.
I am
You're extremely
looking
good at this video
around
game.
the room. There's a very nice vase in the corner. Don't know why they separated that into 2 different pieces, or was it just 2?
Yeah, it was just 2.
Nope, I don't think so.
It should
Still
be.
locked in the rooms. There's probably another room I gotta go to.
Well, shit. Okay,
It's alright, I probably just have to punch some dudes.
and so the other small door, take the katana right in front of the door with the pin code. Okay. Whatever.
Yeah, got a katana.
Get message from Miss Lay on the table.
Yep.
Look in the air duct near the door with the pin code and put in the stingray. Move the stingray to Lana's desk for the pin code number, which is 0523, but it probably won't work until you find it in game.
Again, I really want to reiterate how weirdly boring this game is for something that's like a Tekken tie-in. Like, I could just be non-stop kicking dudes in the head, but no, we're gonna play a weird little mini game with the frickin' drone. Please tell me the stingray can die. That would be amusing.
Alright, it says use the stingray to Lana's desk. So move it to Lana's desk.
No, I really want to see if I can use this to knock over this pot.
I really hope you can. Look at that dumbass thing just zipping around. It's so stupid. I love it. This is how all truly great spies do their spy shit. By playing with remote control plane.
What the hell? Like this is, I can't even figure out the scale of this thing. It's so ridiculous.
Get some serious Grand Theft Auto San Andreas flashbacks here.
Oh yeah.
Okay, 0523. Somebody write that down.
I got it right here on the FAQ.
It actually says 0523. They don't even randomize it, those bastards.
Are you really complaining?
I mean, it's texture. Open up the room with that number. There's nothing special in the room, so proceed to the other door. Scan fingerprint on the silver bracelet on the wardrobe to obtain the last part of fingerprint A. Alright, cool.
Which door did I come through? No, okay, I came from this way. Could really go for a Jill sandwich about now.
So could I. I'm actually quite hungry. I didn't eat dinner. Because I was busy doing this.
That's an awful thing.
It is! It sucks, and I'm mad about it. It's almost 11 o'clock.
Yeah, no, as I've said, this game is not getting any more of my time. There's a save point in the shower.
I mean, that makes sense. That's where save points are located.
Oh.
You killed me. I'd respawn in my shower.
That would actually be kind of awesome. And
That'd
very
be like,
confusing
whoa,
for anybody else that might be in the area.
Yeah, probably.
Disappointed that they did not have a shower scene.
Yet.
Honestly, surprised. That's an alarming amount of restraint for a game that has spent more time on its clothing damage than at any point of its gameplay.
Also, at the point that you're, like, I'm not a woman, but I do have to question why you even bother to wear stockings that are in this condition.
No.
Like, it seems like it would be more of a hindrance than anything else.
I think it's less the stockings themselves and more of the garters that make it suspicious.
Yeah.
Like, at that point, it's transcended from clothing item to a fetish object.
Yeah, I successfully remembered the code. Yeah, I'm
really?
almost vaguely surprised. Well, I guess, no, this would have been theoretically Japanese origin. I'm surprised they haven't found an excuse for her to wear, like, a maid costume or something as part of the espionage.
I'm sure that's coming.
God.
That or a Playboy Bunny outfit.
Now, see, the Playboy Bunny outfit I always figure is just the straight up exploitation. The maid thing seems to be like, you know, oh, we found an excuse for this. See also the entire Persona series.
Wait, the Persona series hasn't found ways to work in Playboy Bunny outfits? That actually surprises me. Oh, hey, it's the last part of the fingerprint, I think.
Yay. Alright, we're gonna see where this fingerprint gets us, and then we're done.
Lana Lay.
We were just talking about clothing.
I'm surprised she didn't like just pillage the closet because her like dress is totally ruined.
Hey, guess what? Guess what your 3-second delay has brought you.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
well
cool.
then.
Now I think.
Well then, I wonder what extremely practical thing she'll put on. Fingers crossed. Here we go.
Is this something that people actually wear? This is like a full purple bodysuit except for the shoulders, but it definitely has heels.
It's kind of like her Tekken costume.
Yeah, no, this is definitely.
Is that a fishnet boob window I see? That's a fishnet boob window. Well then. With that, I'm signing off. I don't need any more of this shit this evening. Good night.
God.
He'll be back.
Those dudes just came out of nowhere.
Oh, and they got ninja swords, of course.
Well, now I got a ninja sword too, so screw you guys. Elite mercenaries that are like, ah, you changed your clothes, we'll kill you now.
I sure know where to live, but you took those clothes, so no, I won't.
Oh shit. With Beat gone, he's gonna tell you what you have to do next.
Like I said, I'm gonna go where this key opens, and then I am done. Rosemary, okay, whatever. See, I think it was this way, that was the lock. No, see, this whole outfit only bothers me until you get to the point where it's like got built-in heels or something. Like,
yeah, no.
The foot portion of this really genuinely bothers me. Like, she's got like knee gauntlets, but I don't know.
The harness with the straps and the thong, yeah.
This is something that I feel like could have worked, but doesn't. And this was just hanging in somebody's closet. Also, do you suppose, like, I'd have to look up, like, if there are any developer interviews, but do you suppose that there were, like, mandates that they literally couldn't use any other Tekken characters? Because, like, I'd be happy to fight with an army of Jack at this point.
So who's the, So for the developer, it just says Namco.
So, like, they had access to the whole party, right? Like, they could have been, like, Hayachi clones. Who cares?
Critics generally found fault. So, while the cutscenes and depth of story were praised,
the depth of the story? So far, it's been, we are on a cruise ship that features a boss fight arenas.
Critics generally found fault with difficult camera angles, extensive loading times, and system control, which limited all fighting sequences to use of the analog stick.
Yeah, it's a shame there isn't like an on-screen display of what I'm pressing, because it is kind of ridiculous how this game plays. Like, I feel like I'm doing damage to my poor PlayStation 2 controller.
Okay, it looks like a couple other Tekken characters at least make story appearances.
Like, feel free to ruin it, because I am not playing this game any longer than I have to.
Yes. Anna, Nina's sister.
I was about to say, that makes perfect sense. Which I thought the main villain already kind of looked like her.
And apparently one of the dudes gets on a video chat with Heihachi. I don't know if they show Heihachi on video or if he's facing the screen, which he can't see, and he just says Heihachi.
It's kind of amusing to think that one of their little digital dudes, like, somehow got out of this in his contract. It just has to be referenced as opposed to seen.
Actually, I'm gonna look it up. Like, YouTube, Death by Degrees, Heihachi. apparently you can fight him. Is he the final boss or is he an extra boss? He's not mentioned in the plot, or in the Wikipedia plot summary, so I assume he's an extra boss. How to fight Heihachi. Death by Greaves.
And I just got an assault rifle.
Oh yeah, it's a secret. So Heihachi is a secret boss fight.
Of course. Because he deserves to be in this engine. So we've got one secret boss and Nina's rather.
You're still at this?
Good day and welcome.
How are you enjoying your tank controls?
Poorly. And the camera is not any better.
The tank controls were definitely made for the camera, and the camera was definitely made for the bad concept they had for how the combat should work. So really, this is just a failure in every direction. This is less fun than playing the Tekken Force mode in Tekken 4, and that's impressive because that's not a fun mode.
But Tekken Force and Tekken 3, we have determined, was fun.
Yeah. That's kind of the difference between Tekken 3 and Tekken 4.
Wait, what did they change in the Tekken Force mode in Tekken 4?
That you were playing Tekken 4 now.
Hasn't don't people look a little bit more fondly on Tekken 4 and
They're wrong to.
No, Tekken 4 was kind of vaguely... How do I put this?
Bad?
Yeah, no. Tekken 3 felt a little bit more loose, but in a good way, and Tekken Tag too. Tekken 4, I felt like tried to rein it back in and became very vaguely boring as a result. And keep in mind, that's as boring as you can be with a playable bear in the roster.
Are you excited for Electric Wind God Fist to be overpowered in another game?
Currently, none of the Mishimas are top 3 in Tekken 7, so...
Is that because of Leroy and fucking Ron, or whatever his name is?
Leroy.
Let's see, one tier list puts Leroy in the top 8, not in the top 3.
Please tell me
they must have hit him.
Please tell me Noctis and the guy from The Walking Dead are the #1 characters.
Now, Noctis looks like he's pretty bad.
Good.
And Negan looks like he's mid-tier.
So who's the best? Who are the top?
Well, alright, so let me see if I can find another couple tier lists to see if I can
confirm.
Yeah, because it's if you look at a few top players tier lists for any game, you'll see where the agreement is, but then each individual tier list will have something that's way out of whack with the others.
I like how, by the way, fingerprints are just magic in this game.
Yeah, like you do.
Everything is controlled by fingerprints.
This game has the exact design of someone who hadn't actually played a new action or adventure game in 5 years when they made this.
Oh my god, that whole stupid nonsense has brought me back to the same stupid hub area.
You love it.
God damn it, I am so done with this game. I'm finding a save point and we're done.
Is this Final Fight Streetwise?
I will thank you that I actually did recently play that for the FGC, and yeah.
Lol.
Because it was randomly
a horrendous game.
Because I needed to play more terrible PS2 games.
I mean, I got a list if you want help.
No, I don't need any help in that department.
Do you want to play weird PS2 games? I got a list for that too.
PS2 was definitely the period when I first had A, disposable income, and B, a friend who worked at what was then Electronics Boutique, which would now be GameStop or whatever. So I owed every stupid PS2 game.
That door. There's a save point.
When is Gogglebop gonna play Dual Hearts?
How about Shadow?
The makers of Alundra.
Alundra!
Fucking love Alundra.
Everybody does. It's there in
They
your
should.
dreams.
You don't want Alundra in your dreams. That means something's gone terribly wrong.
Dude,
Alundra, why are you in my dreams? Your brain is being eaten by a giant nightmare.
I do have to say, like, you can literally read the post about it, but playing Alundra right at the start of the pandemic was a very weird experience.
It's such a morose game.
Right, and I was playing it right when COVID kicked in, and it was kind of like, wow, we're all damned.
I fucking love that, though.
Oh yeah, no, that is not a game that pulls its punches, which is kind of crazy when you consider that I got married to a working design translation. Because...
Yeah, which means that you occasionally just get the weirdest jokey jokes imaginable.
Right, in the middle of a game that ostensibly is, like, about, essentially, like, God hates you.
Revelation of Evil God.
I've looked at 2 tier lists by top players so far, and they both seem to agree that the top 3 are Uma, Julia, and Fakumram.
Okay, of course it's fucking wrong. Apparently they never fixed him.
And then Devilgin, Leroy, and Geese are somewhere in the next 5, so like the 4 to 8 area.
I'm glad to hear that Geese is up there.
Like, there will never ever be anything as funny as that one, like, Evo that was just, like, it was either 6 or all 8 of the top 8 illegalness.
I think it was 6. It was 6, because
the Leroy's knocked out the non-Leroy's, though.
Well, no, the grand finals was actually like Leroy versus the last remaining non-Leroy.
The last Leroy is in captivity.
The galaxy will never be at peace. Oh, this is just bullshit.
How do you feel about Leroy Dread? Why would you do this with the control scheme they had selected? What purpose did they think that was going to serve?
And this will, like, you will instantly die if you fuck up, too.
What? No, that's awful. This is like an excuse to make you, like, appreciate Nina's idle animation, I guess.
Kind of amazed I made it through that.
Maybe I'm amazed.
So it killed you even through your infinite health?
Yes, yeah, we actually ran into it earlier in the game, that it just a minigun drops down and you die. Yeah, it doesn't matter if you got infinite health, you just die.
Stone tits.
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
That's what the people demand. I'm horny and I need my art to conform to that.
God damn it. One last time for the thing, I hit the map button when I wasn't supposed to.
Just for old time's sake.
Not what I wanted to do, but it's what I did. Wait, is this like the men's room? Is there a single room?
course they put the men's room hidden behind the laser hallway.
I mean, I'd be cool with that.
I'm gonna put Gogglebot in the laser hallway.
Make people work for it.
Did the game just start chugging?
Yeah, it just had a little break. I mean, that's what I'm
That
saying.
would be the one thing I wouldn't expect the thing to do, which is run poorly. Huh?
No, I'm just scanning a fingerprint for more information. God, they introduced this whole stupid fingerprint system, and now it's like... Every time we find a fingerprint, it's like half of a fingerprint, so I need to find 2 more fingerprints, and it's just like, all I'm doing is clicking on objects. You could have just made it one object and saved us all some time.
You gotta care. You gotta want it. Gogglebot, I think this game might be bad.
I am right there with you. No, I mean, literally, the next time I see a save point, done.
And then you get to play some Tekken Ball mode for 20 minutes. Remember when you said you weren't going to play Tekken Ball mode for some reason?
Because we're playing a game. Ooh, I'm getting close to a save point.
Couldn't you have had Katia go bowling?
Getting there. Come on, man. I guess there's one in the bathroom? Is that what you're telling me, game? Is there a save point on the turlet? Yeah, there's a save point on the turlet. Alright.
Well, that's bowling time.
Ah. Which games had Tekken bowling?
3. It's all that matters.
Didn't Tekken Tag 2 have it?
I believe so, yeah. I think it was DLC for 7 as well.
Which system do I have? I'm trying to think.
More like Tekken Lag Tournament.
Oh snap. Yeah, what time is it? Yeah, now I think I'm going to call it in for this evening.
Coward.
I know. But yeah, so this is where we're going to call it on Dead by Degrees. And when I say call it, I mean we're not coming back to this.
This will never be played again. This will never be thought of again.
Just like wait till we're in the bathroom.
How long did it take me to just clock out entirely?
There was something about fingerprints or something. Okay, I had knives this whole time? I could have been throwing knives at people? Yeah, whatever. Just gonna kick phantoms in the bathroom here. Alright, well thank you all for coming on what this is Smash Brothers celebratory stream of Death by Degrees. Please come back next week when we finally finish Xenogears. And I get to show off the fact that I actually beat that dungeon without much issue. So, good night, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for coming. I'm sure Beat will come back one day. And that's that. I hope you enjoyed playing Tekken.